So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Price now to return it. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
First down 10. And they're on the 17-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First down. A gain of 43 yards.
19, Tiger,
First down,
19,
Minnesota.
On the give, it's Jones. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, bring it, check, go.
They run it once more with Jones. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
They're trying to run for the first down with Jones. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. Good work there. 4th and 1. They pick up 7 and pick up a new set of downs. On play action, here's McCarthy. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Minnesota.
Jones will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
That ties the game at 14.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First down 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Yeah, here we go.
On play action, here's Dak. He'll get back to Javonte Williams. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 4.
Yeah, Here we go. I think 47. 20.
Now Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Second and 10. At the
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, second and 10.
Here we go, 47. Here we go. Here we go, 46. 180. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Andrew Van Ginkel gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Here's Dak to throw. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Now, truth be told, Mike, it's just not a good play design. There's just not good spacing downfield. So he forces the quarterback to try to make a tight window throw, and their safety ends up making a play on the ball and gets the ball back for his offense.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Bravo 80. Take off.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He'll push forward for about a yard. Marquise Bell up to make the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the 29-yard line.
Here's second and 9.
Mustang 19. Here we go. 19 light. Bravo 80.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
On third down, here's Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes. And you find yourself here on fourth and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
17 yards. First down, Vikings.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the handoff, Jones. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Looking to throw. McCarthy was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This one will be from 37 yards out. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. On the return, here's Turpin. Going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Brandon to kick off for the Cowboys.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. Price now to return it. Oh, and he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Still going inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Minnesota. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
His kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 24, Cowboys 14. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. 26.
On the play fake. Dad. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. 26.
It's another run here for Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
26.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
Play action now. Prescott rolling right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. So they're going to take over at their own 8-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a second and 9.
At the 9-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down, Minnesota.
McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys cut the lead to 3, 24-21. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Price now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Minnesota.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
28, Vikings 24.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Price now to return it. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. A run. And here's Mason. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
On the ground is Mason. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on first down. That's complete left side to Pickens. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12
It's a pickup of 12. First down, Cowboys.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything. Because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Go play action. It's Prescott. That's made by Pickens. And he's close to another first down as it's brought down just shy of the markers. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
It's second and inches at the 13-yard line.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 36-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It is third and long.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They come up for 2nd and 2. Throwing again is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bets.